Use of English and Hindi prepositions. Unlike Hindi, where a postposition is used, the English language is more likely to apply to prepositions. For instance, in the English language, this part of speech is placed before the identified noun, whereas Hindi postposition is put after the noun or pronoun. In case there is a special construction where other than pronoun, noun word precedes a postposition, they are to be converted into a noun. For example, after Sam has spoken is an English phrase where after comes before the noun. In Hindi, however, the phrase has spoken comes before the word after. Comparison of Hindi and English adjectives and adverbs. In English, adjectives have comparative and superlative degrees, for example, good, better, the best. In Hindi, the comparative degree is created by means of placing the Hindi version of the English then after a thing or person. The superlative degree in the Hindi language is formed by means of placing the Hindi analog of the English word of all. If the noun to be compared is absent, the adjective is repeated after the Hindi analog of the word then. Adverbs serve to modify a verb to indicate the character of an action. Like in English, Hindi adverbs do not change in a form while applied in a sentence, irrespective of verb gender and number. Sentence structure and analysis of will and would in English and Hindi. The word order in an English sentence contrasts that of an average Hindi sentence. For instance, in an English language, the subject appears first, followed by the verb, objects, and circumstances. In Hindi, the subject is followed by the object, the verb usually located at the end. In interrogative sentences, Hindi sentence is deprived of auxiliary verbs, which is not typical of the English language. Finally, English sentences are much more complicated in structure in comparison with Hindi structure. Use of will also differ in the languages under analysis. For instance, in Hindi language, the future tense as used by English learners with the Indian accent is essential in the dependent clause used for first provisional sentences, leading to intervention mistakes including, if weather will be fine, we will go for a walk. Unlike Hindi, the word will does not change with regard to gender and number in the English language. Assessment of the sources. Hindi by Yamuna Khatru. The book provides the Hindi structure, including sentence construction and analysis of parts of speech in comparison with the English language. The book is constructed to understand the differences between Hindi and English languages and, therefore, they are useful to ESL learners of the English language. The examples presented in the books incorporate the similarities and disparities in sentence structures. Learn Hindi through English by N. Sridharan. The author provides a holistic approach to discussing the structures of the English and Hindi language. It provides a comparative analysis of examples from both languages and, therefore, ESL teachers can explain these examples to learners. Usefulness of sources chosen. Using these two sources for studying English is essential because they both provide practical information that is strongly supported by theoretical approaches. In addition, the main benefit of both sources consists in appropriate examples comparing sentence structure of the English and the Hindi languages. This and many other essays are available at studycorgi.com.